Hello and welcome to Fat Pod. Here's Danny and I'm Stephen, and today we are looking at the Robin statue by Diamond Select.
So guys, it's back to the animated series for us once again here on Fat Pod, and this time we're looking at a character that doesn't necessarily get a lot of love in this world, but one of my favourites. It is Robin the Boy Wonder himself.
Robin!
Robin. God, I love Chris O'Donnell. In the show, he was voiced by Lauren Lester, because this is the Dick Grayson version of the show, not the Tim Drake. That's from the new Batman Adventures. I absolutely love this diorama. It's so cool to see a decent Robin piece for a change. Let's talk about the box art, because Diamond Select is very much the same with their box art. We have the classic 3 windows showing it from 3 different sides, and then you've got a window there on the top for some reason, in case you wanted to look at it from a sky view, which is a little bit weird. On the back you have the artwork. Well, it's not the artwork, it's a picture of the piece with a blurb. And on the bottom you have your normal hazards and warnings, which I never read. Should we read the blurb?
Yeah? Are you reading it or am I reading it?
How much time have we got?
Oh, dunno.
I'll let you try it. I'm gonna sit here and watch this.
The Flying Graysons were a famous trapeze act with, is that Haley's? Haley's Circus, until the gangsters sabotaged their equipment, causing a fatal accident. Now an orphan, young Dick Grayson was taken by philanthropist Bruce Wayne, who was reminded of his own loss. Seeing that the boy needed to learn control, Bruce revealed his secret identity as Batman and trained Dick Grayson to be his sidekick, Robin. This approximately 10-inch diorama of Robin is based on his appearance on the Batman animated series, and it is made of PVC and features collectible quality sculpting and paint applications, sculpted by Vanna Studios.
Still find that weird. It's like they've missed the W. The Warner Studios. No, it's Varna Studios. But yeah, let's bust into this thing, because I'm excited to look at this. It looks awesome. So here is Robin the Boy Wonder. Robin. Out of the box. And again, I love this version of Robin. This is the one I grew up with. People used to get confused with this version because they used to think it was Tim Drake.
Yeah.
Because he's wearing Tim Drake's comic book costume, where Neil Adams redesigned it away from the Burt Ward looking costume, as people now dub it. But yeah, so people were really confused. But Tim Drake in the Batman the Animated Series / the new Batman Adventures wears a red and black Robin costume, and he's a lot smaller. He's like a 12-year-old kid, whereas this one, Dick Grayson's at college or university. Well, I think it's university he's at. So he's 18, 19, 20. He's around that age in this show, which is good, because I don't mind there being an older Robin.
Yeah.
Like, it suits the character. It's fine. And he was a step closer to becoming Nightwing. Nightwing. Wait. There's no G's here, fam. Where are you from? Nightwing. Anyway. Yeah, so...
this bit here comes off. I thought it was broken when we took it out of box. But that wig was on there.
And it can actually spin, so... Not that I would ever spin it, but... So it looks like he's about to bowler whip someone. But yeah, it's a really cool Robin pose. I dig it. It's nice that they actually went with a decent pose for him for a change, because usually when you get Robin, he's always got his hands on his hips.
Yeah,
it's like
a typical hero pose.
I love the cape on this, because as a kid, I always loved the black cape with the yellow inside.
It's weird because it's not rubber, but it's not
a hard plastic or a resin.
Yeah, it's hard to explain.
It's PVC. It says it on the box.
But it doesn't... It feels rubbery. It feels like a rubber cape to me. Is it a rubber cape?
No, it's just a very soft plastic.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I love the head sculpt with his spiky hair and that. It looks just like he has come off the show. The only thing I will say is that the skin colour, I don't know if it's our lighting and that, but it looks a little bit yellowy, a little bit off.
Yeah.
He doesn't look quite... But other than that, it's still a great piece. I love the light green and the red on it. And they actually did his R correctly.
Yes.
A lot of people will mess the R up and they'll use either a modern looking R or they'll use the Tim Drake version of this show's R, which basically the only difference is he has a flick off the top of the R that'll connect all the circle together. But no, they actually did his R correct, which I was happy about. Robin, one of my favourite characters from the show, this diorama piece goes really well with the Batman and stuff, and they're both on similar rooftops as well, and they're both in action poses, so it looks like they're about to ready to jump in and whoop some ass. Probably my favourite Robin costume as well.
Yeah.
Just the overall look.
Yeah, same for me as well.
Robin, in recent years, seems to be getting the green back in his costume, whether it be through Damien's Robin or now Tim Drake's Red Robin in the comic books. But for a long time, they ditched the green, and he was very much red and black through like a lot of his recent run and that. And I prefer the green on the Robin. He just looks so cool. Doesn't make any sense, but then again, neither does Spider-Man. Do you know what I mean? Like,
True.
When they designed that costume originally, they were like, yeah, red and blue. And it's like, how many spiders do you see that are red and blue?
Take the Wasp, for instance, in a classic costume.
Yeah, a blue wasp. She should have been
classic.
Which one?
Red
Red.
It's red. Black.
Oh, see, I'm a naughty boy. Oh, I pissed on his wasp. But articulation-wise, there is none.
Statue.
It's a statue, yeah. But I do love this piece. It's nice. They Diamond Select nail these all the time.
Yeah, they do.
They do such a good job on these animated series busts. The paint applications all look pretty clean. Every now and then on some of these busts you do get a little smudging in that.
Yeah.
But
I think we've had one Diamond Select that we've been a bit... Diamond Select are normally quite good at what they do.
What one was
the Spider-Man one, where it's just stood in the little...
You've seen it in previous episodes.
Yeah, we have done a previous episode on it, but that was our least favourite one that we've seen that they've done. But they have improved that, because it's been a lot like the one where it's on like the lamppost.
That's much cool better. I think it was John Romita Jr. who once said, if you do Spider-Man standing up, you've wasted the character.
Yeah.
Because he should be in a position that no other human could be in, whether it be on a lamppost, upside down, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's really nice to see that they didn't do Robin with just his hands on his hips. Like they always seem to do with... Even Eagle Moss, who do the little like chess pieces for the animated series, even they've done him with just his... Even the bust from Diamond Select have done him with his hands on his hip. Like,
so they have done that.
They've done a little bust. You remember the bust I got?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
He's got his hands on his hips, and it's like, why do they always put Robin's hands on his hips? But if you buy the Moneybank bust of these, he's holding a batarang and about to throw it, and I'm like, that's cooler.
Where'd you buy this from?
Oh, what was that company called? Is it something Limit or something? No Limit or something? I sent you the flyer afterwards. I was like, check these out. They might have your Ant-Man bit you're after. It was the black and green flyer. You did see it.
Can't remember.
Next Level.
Next Level.
That's where I got it from. Yeah.
Next Level Comics.
I think it's Next Level Comics.
Yeah, because they've got a website and an eBay site, I believe.
Yeah, that's where I got this from. My apologies, Next Level Comics. I said no limits for some reason, but I was there. I was there. It was N&L.
It was quite a while back that you did get this, to be honest. Do you remember the pricing of it?
Yeah, £35.
Oh yes.
Yeah, brand new £35. Yeah, so these do range between 40 and 60. So yeah, £45 I was quite happy with. I am shocked. Now we're talking about it. That obviously, if you've seen recent videos and that of Fat Pod, you'll know that I got the Mr. Freeze bust. They haven't done a Mr. Freeze diorama.
Oh, okay.
And you think maybe they would have? Probably will in the future. Yeah. But I hope we get a little Tim Drake version of it, because they don't really do too much TMBA ones.
Yeah.
They've only done a Poison Ivy, a Batgirl, and a Nightwing, and the Batgirl's stunning. Have you seen it? She's like drop kicking Clayface's head, and like all the mud's ruffled up and that. I think you've seen it in the shop, but not really paid attention to it. But yeah, I love these. I keep bringing them on, man. I'll keep buying them because I love them. They're just big figures and they look awesome. They're not actually figures, but they just look like big figures, and the quality, and I like how cheap they are. They're cheap and cheerful stuff. It's something I always look at when I go in a comic book shop to see what one I want to get next. But the problem is I'm picking out all my favourites now, so I'm getting to the nitty gritty where it's like, I suppose I have to get that one. Do you know what I mean? But so, it doesn't bother me as much.
So out of 10, paint wise?
Paint wise, 10, because I haven't actually seen any problems with the paint apps. 9, because I weren't happy with the skin colour.
Okay. Sculpting?
I'm gonna give it 10 because he's not got his hands on his hips. He looks awesome, and he's in a cool action for a change.
So posing wise, it's the same.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, 10. Yeah.
Any changes?
Any changes? Oh, this will probably go towards paint. Now I'm looking at him again. I would have done this little crease on his cape here.
Darker.
No, yellow.
Okay.
It's folded over. That's the only thing. Yeah. So again, my issue's only with 2 bits of painting. But other than that, I love him. I think he's great. Yeah, I don't even need to nitpick it because I like it so much. He's got the big cheesy smile on him. It's just his skin colour and that little bit of yellow I would have put it round as if his cape's like folded a bit like he has in the show. But what do you think to this? Because you're not exactly a Robin fan, but you don't dislike him.
No, I don't dislike him. He is one of the characters that I'm like, nah, it's Robin. But then again, it's like you said, is put under the radar for some reason. But yeah, I think it looks cool. Like I said, the colours, it is my favourite suit of Robin. I'm glad, like I said, they've done the right side, the correct way. I do like how they've done his hair with the flicks and the cowlick and that.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
I think it looks great.
If you're a fan of the show, fan of the character, this Robin piece is a definite yes for your collection. It looks great in your collection with all the other stuff and that. So for me, nice, cheap, cheerful piece. Love it. What about you, sir?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, won't get it for my collection, obviously, but I do like looking at it when you've got it all set with your lot because it stands out and it's.
Because he's colourful and the rest is all greys and blues and so he's a great piece.
Yeah. So guys, what do you think of this statue? Were you going to get it for your collection? Let us know in the comment section down below. And if you guys want to see more great content, make sure you go to Cat River Videos. And if you want to be notified that every time we upload, go ahead and hit that little bell button. So every time we upload, you'll get a notification. And don't forget guys, to please like, comment and subscribe. And we'll catch you in the next one. See you later.